Okay, now for this one here. Um, the distance you drive is proportional to the amount of gas used. Driving 100 miles uses 5 gallons of gas. Assume you've already driven 50 miles. Complete parts A through C. A says fill in the table for the distance driven. So we have to fill in the table here. We're going to need a model. Use that model, an equation, to fill in the table. We have to derive one. So initially we know that you can put it in this form here. Y is equal to mx plus b. Initially we know that our b is going to be 50 because we've already driven 50 miles. Okay, so that's one thing we know there. We're also going to need an m. So our m is the change in y divided by the change in x is going to be 100 divided by 5, which is given in the problem. So our slope here is 20. So now that we know what our b and our m are, we can plug it in. Now we have a model for the equation. Now using this model, you can fill in the chart. And they can fill in the chart here. Now we have a model we can fill in the chart. And then in the B part, they ask us to write the model, enter the model in terms of distance driven and gas required. So we replaced the distance is dependent on the amount of gas you have. Okay, so we replaced the y with a d and the x with a g, and there's the model they're looking for in part B. Okay. Then now they ask for a graph for the equation. So we already got points here. We can go ahead and plot the points. And there are points here. Remember, when x is 0, 50. When 5 is at 150, and so on, and you graph your points. Okay.